What's going on, YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back. Welcome back in general. Welcome back to you. Welcome back to me as well. Man, I just looked at my YouTube statistics, and 56 days it's been since I've uploaded a video. That's a long time, man. That's almost 2 months. I've been busy. I have personal as well as work, and then summer family trips, small little vacation slash bachelor party and whatnot. So time was definitely precious in these last almost 2 months. I mean, time is always precious. Don't get me wrong. It's something you can't put a price on. But here we are, Sunday evening, and I found a little bit of time to kind of finish up this episode that I started yesterday. So you guys saw the time lapse and kind of everything that I've done here. I know this backwards J shaped highway makes no sense at the current time, but we'll get to that. We will. What I did do about 2 months ago is I actually went ahead and I redesigned the oil industry completely. We did reach level 5. So all I did, and if you look just right here, this part, that's all we have that's part of the oil industry. That's it, nothing else. This right here is just garbage and sewage, and that's all. But this is what I've condensed it down to, and it seems to work just a-okay. We're obviously not making as much money as we used to, but we're doing good. We're doing good. Other than that, nothing else really changed. I don't know if I maybe added a couple of residential homes over here just to kind of help with the demand, but everything else stayed pretty much the same. I actually can't even recall if I showed you guys that I removed all of the garbage facilities from here except for the little collector facility. But that's that. This area is now as clean as it can get, I guess, and ready for expansion. Let me explain to you guys what I did all the way over here. So let's start right here. So this is obviously going to be low density residential right here. This little pocket right here, we're going to reserve for some offices, maybe a little bit of commercial. You guys saw me in the time lapse put a district across this empty space. This is where we're going to build a brand new park. This over here, we're going to do a little bit of commercial as well as offices right over here. This down here, this big old block, this is where kind of our riverfront commercial is going to land. And then this L or backwards J-shaped highway part is just a placeholder. As you can see, it's all wobbly, uneven, and whatnot. So is the terrain, by the way. But that's going to be our highway that connects from, say, right over here. Once we actually buy the tiles. And the reason I did this is because I didn't want to build and then demolish everything in its path to put the highway in. So right now it's all it's doing is serving as a placeholder for what we're gonna do in the future. So that's that, man. That's it. We're sitting at 5.4 million after the terraforming and placing of the roads and whatnot. We have about 33 coming in per week, which may or may not be correct. It does fluctuate up and down. We have almost 48,000 in population, a pretty good demand for residential, commercial, as well as industrial. So what I'd like to start off with is we're going to come over here. If the game would work. There we go. And if you guys actually have not been following any City Skylines news, so if you guys have anything you'd like to update me on, perhaps update me on an update that may have happened, because when I did start the game, Xbox does this thing where it lets you start the game, but then it shuts it down because it's doing an update. So if you want to fill me in on something, Kind of like those, that stoppage that just happened over here. I don't know if that's a glitch, that's a known glitch, or what it might be, but let me know. Let me know if I missed something. And I was going to fix that, but there we go. Perfect. All right, so the reason I extended this district out here is because I believe that, nope, don't want to rename it. Policies over here. I could have sworn that we had high-rise ban. We do. So the reason I extended it out here is because we are going to put some offices in here. So we're going to do just that. We're going to layer the outside with some commercial. And over here, I don't really want to dig right into low density something. This would be a good area for a little bit of services. Let's say services. So how do we want to do it? I'm gonna make like a little divider. Seriously, this game is buggy. I don't know what's going on with it. So let's come to about there. See, like right there. That's a stop in the game. That's not me. I may need to restart if this persists. So let's say we'll come to about there. And the rest of that, and then we're gonna cut off. Let's cut off this much right here. There we go. So any kind of noise pollution that we put over here is not gonna affect the homes per se. Yeah, that should work just a-okay. So let's actually start with those city services and see another bug right here. You know what? Let me restart the game. I think there's something wrong with the boot or something that just occurred. So I'm gonna restart the game real quick because I was messing with this yesterday and it wasn't doing this. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back. Hopefully that did the trick. So as we were about to do, we were gonna place some services over here. So I would actually like to start with a fire station because fires are a thing. And we're gonna come over here, we're gonna put in a small police station. Just like that. Right there should be good. There's a small one, right? Nope, it's the headquarters. That's fine. That's fine. No biggie. We'll leave that there. And then as far as medical goes, we are gonna, since we don't have something, well, I guess we could put a hospital here. Take a little bit away from the park. Sure, why not? And it kind of blends in nicely. Right there. Big old hospital. All right, that just means that we don't have to worry about a hospital for a good amount, I would say. We can even get rid of one or two of these because we have enough coverage. But I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave them for now. Now, with the additional, or with these services, we also have to provide some schools, and I think that a elementary school will be a good fit right there. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna go and grab our park, as we usually put actually a playground right there. Let's go back. We'll grab that. Come through there. I think that should be just a-okay. And then over here somewhere, we'll get rid of this. And we'll put a high school right there. Now, are we going to luck out and be able to put in a tennis court? And we won't. Unfortunately, we will not. So a basketball court it is right there. Maybe we could probably squeeze in a tennis court as well. Why not actually put in something like this and the tennis court right next to that? Yeah, I like it. All right, we're keeping that. So that's actually going to be plenty for the services. Let's make sure we're good on high school. We're good on elementary school, and I think we're ready to start zoning some residential. Now, before we do that, I would like to actually, you know what? Let's make all of this the same type of housing, the green housing that we have all the way over on the other side too. So we'll do that, kind of just draw over a district. I'll come back later and I'll clean it up. There we go. So something like so. And we'll do that and that. Residential on this side is going to start there and there. And you know what we are missing here? We're missing a cemetery. Let's see what our coverage is like on this side. So we have a crematorium down here. We don't have any coverage here. So I'm thinking that if I put a cemetery right about, actually, let's run a road. I think this will do just like a so. Perfect, something like that. Kind of secluded still. Out in the woods. He's going out to pick up a body already. But that should work. That should get us a good start on the residential. For the idea for the park, I want to have the park surrounded with commercial buildings, and actually not these. Actually, no, we can do low density up to there. But I want to put in some higher density buildings, just like so. And we can, I think we can stretch it out to there. Perfect. Over here, let me see where this district is at. We're actually going to extend this district a little bit longer. And come out to there, because I would like some green high density residential right about there. And that's going to be kind of our like a little barrier in a sense. This is going to be, you can almost call it a central park, if you will. So it's going to be surrounded by buildings, a hospital, some commercial, and I don't think we're going to have pedestrian access down this way, but who knows? We just might. Now let's go ahead and put this this park in here. This is going to be a city park because I think that's something that that would fit well in this area. I'm going to place that right there. By the way, speaking of parks, I'm actually thinking about putting a an amusement park over here on this island. Let me know what you think. Obviously, it's not going to happen this episode. We have a little bit of time until we fulfill this area, but I think an amusement park on this island would look great. Let me know what you guys think. Curious to find out. But let's come back. Let us. I don't think this is going to be anything fancy. Just maybe come out to there. Go. This one can actually go all the way out that way. And this one, we're going to curve and have it stop just right there. And then if we need to branch off like this way we absolutely can. But let's put in some of these buildings, connect the power, and get this to be a functional park to begin with. So we have at our disposal a couple of park plazas, a park cafe. Wow, perfect right there. So as soon as you walk in, you get a coffee and then go walk around. We have a park info booth. I'm going to put 2 of those, one on each end. And the reason I'm putting in additional buildings than needed is because we need to have this entertainment value. Well, it's actually over 220 right now, but we're not done yet. We're going to get it even higher. We have restrooms, I believe, that are still available. There we go. So we'll put 1 there, just for the sake of symmetry. Let's put 1 right there as well. And I think that's going to do it. That's going to do it for our park beginning, if you will. Gate. I'm actually not going to worry about putting a gate just yet. I don't see any other way to get into the park other than the main entrance itself. And is that people? Never mind. I thought I saw people walking through here already, which was kind of weird. You know what we could do, actually? There's this smaller gate we can use. Side gate. Space already occupied. What do you mean? It's just a... it's a street? Huh. That's weird. What if we... Well... let's do it. Actually, let's get some trees in on this one. I'll come through and sure, like that is just okay with me. So it's an additional gate coming through here. They'll still have to pay the ticket to get in, which will generate additional revenue for us. And there's some folks already walking through here. Maybe even, yeah, I think they might be just crossing through. Nice. Pay a ticket here to get to here. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, with that said, we have an enormous commercial demand, and I'm thinking over here would be a decent pocket for a little bit of additional high-density commercial, just like so. We're going to surround it by some low-density commercial. Just like so. Here we can put in a pathway just for easier access into the area. And then since we do have a little bit of demand for offices, jobs, if you will. Let's put some offices there, and we're gonna make this commercial right here, and I feel like we should have something here as well. We shouldn't have traffic lights there. I think there's a few spots where I forgot to turn those off. Those of you watching at night, cover your eyes. I know this is really bright. It's like that one right there, that one right there. That and that needs to be gone. And I think, yep, that one right there. And I think that's about all. We can get rid of that one too. That's everything. That should be everything, I think. There we go. All right. We have additional room to put some more stuff here. Actually, no. Hold on. Let's go back. I was talking about putting in a building right here. What would be good there? Let's take a look at our uniques. That could look nice there, right? Yeah. All right. We'll keep it. We'll keep that. What's this? Department. Ooh, that's huge. What else? Anything else we could mess with? What about... that's the Statue of Industry. That doesn't go there. Statue of Wealth, no. What's this? Statue of Shopping. I mean, technically it is a commercial area. We kind of should be putting in some of these additional or unique buildings. So let's do that. We'll have 2 unique buildings close together, which hopefully will attract some tourists down this way. Let's, because we're cool, put a pathway that's gonna connect us right there. Perfect. Yeah, and then maybe down the road we'll add some additional trees and what. Let me see what the area develops as, and then if we need to add more, we will. I want to start zoning more commercial down here, so let's make the power transfer down that way. The way to do that is just to try and zone as close down to this way as we can, and then naturally you've got to incentivize the folk to come down that way. So we're going to put in 2 parks, one there, one there. Think this right here, look at that, perfect area for an additional park. Another one right there, and I think we're all parked out for this area, and it looks nice. Bonus points. And then let's come over here. I feel like a skate park would actually look good right there, even though it just completely messed up the terrain. We'll leave it though. And that's that, and I think we won another game. Perfect. Good stuff. Happy to see winning. Look at that, our income is 54,000 per week. That's crazy. Surely it's not from the ticket sales for our new park. Oh yes, so since we kind of created a barrier in a sense from noise pollution, we can easily put in some low density commercial there. Not there. Well, actually, we could put in just one right there. I think we should be good. Power should be getting close to transferring out this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for another unique building. And for the life of me, I can't remember which ones are the requirements to place in order to unlock. Sure. Yeah. In order to unlock monuments, right? Because for every one of these, you gotta get to 85,000, and you gotta unlock certain buildings in order to unlock those buildings, or place certain buildings to unlock the monuments. And there's a couple of monuments that I would like to mess with in this series. So we'll get there when we get there. Obviously, I changed my mind about the lungs of the city. I want something different here. Something that's going to fit a little bit better. Definitely not that. What is this? Nope, not the Aviation Club. Come on, give me something good. We have a bunch of these buildings from the DLC. Like the office skyscraper. Oof, that's big. Company headquarters, that's big as well. We'll mess with those at a different time. What about something in here? Most of these look to be low density. Ooh, a shopping center. Perfect. There we go. Right there on the corner. Let us bring a pathway out to there. Let's get rid of a couple of these trees so we can actually see the pathway so people can walk through. And look at that. That transferred power all the way down this way to where we can feel comfortable in zoning a large portion of high density commercial. Yes, let's do that. Obviously, these commercial spaces are going to need basic services as well. So let's plop a police station there, a fire station right in there, which should be plenty. And we can get away with a plaza, I think. Or two, or actually... Nice. Paradox Plaza there, and... What about... something like that? I see that glitch is still there. I definitely missed this game. I did. I definitely did. But you know what? I think including the time lapse, as well as the first portion of this video and this current one that I'm recording, I think we're actually approaching 30 minutes, if not over already. So I think let's go ahead and call it that. We do have a bunch of residential demand. Before we go, let's do a little bit more mass zoning right in there, and while we're at it, why not fill out this area too? And we'll kind of leave it as that. So certainly glad to be back. Hopefully I can go back to a video per week at least, at the very least, a video every week and a half to 2 weeks. But I'll try to stick to my usual one video per week. But I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know what you think about this. I know with a little bit of a grid, which kind of looks good in a sense right there, and then we'll get something creative going on over here on this side. Definitely thinking about that amusement park over here when we get there. And then, by the way, we have a tile available. So these are the 3 tiles that we're going to buy next. These 1, 2, and 3 right here. Next milestone is going to be at 70,000, which is what I'd like to reach before we buy that additional tile. So we can rework this right here because, ooh, park level up. Nice. So we can rework all this right here and kind of expand out that way. And then this right here is going to be the last part of the city that we're going to look at completing prior to finishing the series. So that's that, folks. I'm going to leave you with that. So again, welcome back to both me and you. Let me know your thoughts. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do. And I'll see you guys on the next one.